So what's going on, y'all? This is Upper Echelon Capital. I'm just making this video today, just about some of the real estate loan programs that we have within our business funding sequence. I know people have been having questions in the comments and also DMs just about wanting to start real estate, whether y'all want to, do fix and flips, whether y'all want to do buy and hold and rent it out. Some people want to do new construction, right? So I just want to talk about the different things that you can do with these loan programs and basically like how it's going to help you basically get started with real estate, right? So the first thing is going to be the hard money real estate loan that we offer. So the hard money real estate loan basically is going to be, for those who don't know, basically it's a real estate loan that's spanned anywhere between 6 months to 1 year, which means that they loan you the money, right? And they fund your, real estate venture, right? But you're going to have to pay back that loan within 6 months to a year. And I know you might be asking, why would I take a loan with such a quick turnaround time, right? Because you might not need a lot for what you're going to do. Number one, like if you have a small fix and flip, or whether you have a new construction where you got people that already is putting in a lot of money, you just need a little bit more money in order to go ahead and fund that project, right? If you have some private investors, stuff like that, right? Because everybody's situation is different. Then a hard money loan might make sense for you, right? In addition as well, if you have your team and your people that looking at like whatever property, or whether you're trying to build a new property and y'all looking at the numbers and y'all say, look, within a quick time frame, I know we're going to be able to get this building done, or we're going to be able to get this build done, right? And if you know that time frame is well within that 6 months to a year, then a hard money real estate loan might make sense for you, okay? Another thing with hard money real estate lending is that the credit requirements is not nearly as stringent, so you will not need prime credit, which is like 720 and above credit score. All right. On your credit profile, you might not necessarily need the strongest credit profile. The one thing I will say is that like the people and the underwriters that we have, if you can just show like a track record, especially if you've been doing real estate for a little bit, that you've been making money, whether you wholesaling it or whatever you're doing, if you can show some bank statements, if you got a CPA letter, even if you want to go through us and we can give you like basically some audited financial statements, something that's just showing that you're bringing in money through real estate. If you can show like if you do like DocuSign agreements, title wire, stuff like that. If you can show proof of those income, proof of that funding, then, you pretty much going to be good in that regard. Okay. So if you can show some income, it's definitely going to help you out in getting these hard money real estate loans. If you have a very quick project, very quick rehab, you go over things with your team and it's not going to take that long, then a hard money real estate loan might be for you, especially if you don't have the best credit. Okay. The next one that we're going to go into is the commercial and rental property loan. All right, guys. So basically this is for something, if you're a type person where you're about to make like an entire development where you're going to be renting out, which basically means like if you're going to build an apartment building, a new apartment building, or you're rehabbing an apartment building, something like that, where you know that you're going to be renting out to multiple tenants, or even if you plan to buy a building and then you want to rent out the office spaces, right? Like this building I'm in right now is Regis, right? Y'all all know Regis. They buy real estate. They buy office buildings so they can rent out the different office spaces to people, and people pay for it. You know what I'm saying? They pay by the day. They might pay by the year. They might pay by the month, right? But they're making money off of buying an entire building or building an entire building and renting out the separate office spaces. So that's a good example of commercial and rental property. Okay. So stuff like that, that's what the loan would be for pretty much. This one is more business oriented. So if you have a business bank account and you can show proof of funds that you've been making money within your business, regardless of what you've been doing, then that's pretty much going to help you get you qualified for this. If you have a strong credit profile, obviously that's going to be better. But if you don't, it's still options here. Actually, these options start with as low as a 660 FICO credit score. So you don't need to have the best credit in order to get your foot in the door. If you can show some proof of funds from your business, especially if your business already does real estate, then that's definitely going to put you in a better, standing, basically, right? And then the third one that I want to talk about is pretty much going to be a commercial mortgage. Okay. So a commercial mortgage, right? Let me give you a good example of why somebody would get this. Basically, let's say somebody was getting like a warehouse. Like, let's say you run a rental car business, or like you run some type of manufacturing business, right? And you get a warehouse, right? That would fall in a commercial mortgage, basically, right? Stuff like that, where you get in it, where you can house inventory, house your assets, do business inside of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, or conduct business inside of it. So you buying a building basically to go ahead and do business, right? not renting it out to like, any like tenants, but just to do like regular business in it, right? Or house assets and inventory, equipment, commercial mortgage is basically what you're going to be looking for. All right. And with all of these programs, once again, you don't need the greatest credit for this. Some of these programs are going to be as low as 600 FICO. Some of it is going to be as low as 660 FICO. So if you know that you're interested, whether it's going to be, you're going to do new construction, fix and flip, whether you have any other type of real estate deals that you're trying to go ahead and get done, or if you need any type of commercial warehouse, if you're looking to build a skyscraper, maybe a commercial or rental property loan would make sense for you, right? So there's multiple options regarding what you want to do. And I just want to say this, right? Guys, we try to tell everybody to simply sign up and upload your documents because you're going to get a personalized free 15-minute one-on-one consultation with one of our funding specialists that knows this entire underwriting process top to bottom. So all the stuff that you want to ask me, I'm gonna pretty much have our team go ahead and DM you the link for the business funding so they can literally just go ahead and see if you would have the qualifications in order to go ahead and get some funding. And then from there, the time frame is generally 2 to 3 weeks. But once again, please guys, I definitely recommend you to go ahead and sign up because once again, having a one-on-one call with an actual funding specialist, right? Not me, not the guy that's talking about the programs, somebody that know the game even a lot more advanced than I do, okay? That's what I'm big on, is if I can get you more help than what I'm already providing, then it's way better. It's a win-win for you. So look, remember guys, you get a free 15-minute one-on-one funding consultation with a funding specialist. If you're interested in these real estate programs or the other 6 business funding programs that I have available, then please, you will go ahead and DM or comment the word fund under this video. And we will go ahead and send you over the link and a guide to get started, which will answer some of your frequently asked questions that you might have. Okay, guys? Once again, it's Upper Echelon Capital. If y'all want more game on like, how to get started with, any of this stuff, you can also enroll in a university. All right. I got so many modules on so many different things, hustles that you can do within real estate where you don't even have to come out really any money out of your pocket. All right. So once again, if you're looking to go ahead and get started with that, you can always DM or comment the word university. But if you know that you're looking to go ahead and get right into the funding and you want to see if you qualify, just go ahead and DM or comment the word fund and we'll go ahead and get you directly with our team. You get a free 15-minute consultation. You will also get your own client portal, okay? Where you can track the entire funding process, all right? Upload your documents and be all good, all right? So I appreciate everybody for tuning into this video. I got more videos about the other funding programs coming up. Do not miss out. If you're on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you can make sure that you tuned in for every video that's going to drop next.